It's been a long time, everyone, or it's only been a couple weeks, but hey guys, it's Swiss. Welcome to another Match Analysis Monday. I am here to go over Tomberry versus Sparg0. It's going to be a delight to go over today. And without further ado, let's go ahead, let's dive right in, and let's analyze. Before we get started with anything, for those who have not been paying attention or seeing what I've been doing Metafy. I have a Metafy now, guys. If you want to do a Snake player package to get better with Snake, or the anti-Snake package to learn how to fight Snake, we have replay reviews, one-on-one coaching, etc., etc. I do have a coupon code for you guys. It is right here on the screen. Poppin' Swiss New Year. If you want to get an extra 20% off, feel free to take advantage of it. I look forward to helping you guys out. Anyways, outside of that, we're going to go ahead and dive into Sparg0 versus Tomberry from the Smash World Tour. This is going to be pretty interesting. Of course, shoutouts to VG Bootcamp. Make sure you subscribe to them if you want to check out other content of Smash, Ultimate tournaments, Melee tournaments, etc., etc. So we all know Tomberry, and if you don't, basically, I like to say the best Snake player in Europe. Other people might have other thoughts about it. I'm not sure. But anyways, it doesn't matter because we're going to go ahead and dive into game number one. Sparg0, of course, considered the second best player in the world at this point. Pyra Mithra. Good grenade right there. So I feel like first off, Tomberry should probably focus more on like back-facing grenade here. Mainly just because, you know, Mithra has a sword, obviously, and Pyra, and they're going to be trying to get in close, and I think he should be trying to like focus on that a little bit more, because you see how the grenade gets completely avoided by Sparg0's up air. Throws a grenade. Let's go back a little bit. And this is a really good side beat by Sparg0, by the way. If Tomberry had decided to pull out grenade, you know, he's just going to still get some extra damage here. So it's calling that out. And as well as Tomberry already using the second jump. So he's literally just like kind of trapping him. Only thing Tomberry could have done here is try to do like an air dodge, something like that. Really the only option he would have had there. So good stuff to Sparg0 for realizing that. Okay. Decent trade. He's staying on these platforms a lot, but he does get a grenade into the back air. I like that. Ooh, good down tilt. Oh, nice up air. I thought he wasn't going to get it, but still got the up air, which is very good. You know, against players like this, the second best player in the world, Sparg0, you need to be able to get these conversions down. Every percent matters, you know. And you know, you can't afford to mess up. See, and Tomberry seems to be landing on that platform a lot, and he's kind of just like staying on the platform. So he's definitely got to change up his landing options, but he does land a really good down smash right there. Oh, okay, decent trade. Forward throw, and then right here he kind of like respected Sparg0 a little too much. So right here, like he has his grenade here, right? Like grenade is between. So at this point, Sparg0 can't run in because grenade is right here. So he's forced to jump, right? What Tomberry should have done here is either, since he decided to shield because grenade, he could have rolled back and then try to get like down tilt, dash attack, something like that. He could have dashed back, right? But he's respects Sparg0 a little bit too much, stays in that shield. He's going to get grabbed into the Mithra combo. Nice dash attack right there. Oh, nair into the neutral B, but the grenade is right there. Good back air. Tomberry really like it to use these back airs, which is really nice. See, like he keeps landing on that platform, and he keeps getting hit for doing it. And then a good forward air connects for Sparg0. So I think like so far what we're seeing is that like Tomberry has a pretty good idea of what to do in the neutral. Like he's now using back-facing grenades. Could have gone an up air off of that grenade right here. This one. But he does commit to the grenade throw. But yeah, he seems to... I think the disadvantage is the big thing. He keeps landing in the same spot, and Sparg0's just catching on to that very easily and very quickly, of course, because it's Sparg0. And then for those who might be wondering, you see this jump that he does? This is just Tomberry trying to react if like he can get the double jump up air. But Sparg0's DI pushes him really far off, so Tomberry knows he can't get it, so he just falls back to the ground. Ooh, nice up air right there. Oh, he panicked. Oh, he panicked. That is highly unfortunate. This is the first time I'm watching this, by the way. Yeah, the big panic air dodge. He thought Sparg0 would get the up air. I think right here he could have mixed it up a little bit better. Instead of like instantly using his jump and then recovering, he could have just like fell a little bit more down, try to go low, see what that does. He could have maybe tried to like jump back and then up B just to get around the forward air. That would have been nice as well. But we're gonna go ahead and dive into game number 2 here very shortly. Looks like they're gonna take it to Lilat. Interesting pick for Tomberry. Very good stuff. Great back air, connects. Tomberry seems to be using this really likes this ledge trap or edge guard where he uses back air like that. Doesn't seem to be working out for him. I'd like to see a change up hopefully and see what he does right there. Back air at a hit stun here probably would have been good too, like right here instead of down air. Probably thought that Sparg0 would be above him, I mean right under him. Ooh, good grenade. And we haven't really talked about this, but the general game plan of this matchup is basically you want to have a very strong defense against Mythra. And then with Pyra, and by defense, I mean like keeping grenades around you. Back-facing grenades helps out a lot too, just like trying to cover those landing aerials and just Mythra running in general, trying to catch trades because of course Mythra is very light. And Pyra is a little bit heavier, but still considered light. But once he switches to Pyra, then you have to watch out for side B in neutral. So you can out-camp Pyra because she's a lot slower as far as movement speed, run speed, and all that stuff. But yeah, like you kind of like lame, like kind of want to play lame, like run away and just like out-camp. So right here, like he does another like panic air dodge. He seems to be like he seems to be very threatened. Seems to be very to feel very threatened over Pyra. So he's burning his air dodge. He could have up B'd. Up B probably would have been good just to like reset the situation right there instead of like focusing too much on landing for the time being. Dash attack lands. Oh, I thought he would roll away or something. Oh, he blew himself up. That's not good. Okay, gets back to stage. Forward throw. And look at the change up there. I like the change up on Tomberry's end. He jumps in up B's, but he doesn't drift in. He's going straight up. Now at this point, he basically has to consider like going for ledge with the B reverse, or he might land on this platform again. If he uses down air, he could drift more. Try to land like somewhere around this range, like mid center stage over here. See what he does. Yep, he's going to go for ledge. Definitely one of the safest options for Snake in that situation is just going for ledge. Sparg0 knowing that Tomberry would roll as well. He's going to go for the same thing. Rolls again. That's not good. Rolls again, and Sparg0 knew. You know, at this point, it's kind of like Sparg0 is really just very aware of what Tomberry wants to do. You know, in his mindset, it's probably like very predictable of like Tomberry's options. So he has to like mix it up a lot better, if anything. Maybe like a jump off ledge up B, jump off ledge air dodge, you know, just throw in like some wacky options, and that could definitely help out a lot versus top players, because they're so used to common options, or they could be used to common options, but they might not be able to catch like the wonkier options, like jump off ledge up B, right? A lot of people don't expect that from Snake. Good C4 into back air. Oh no. Goes for the grab, back throw. Yep, good stuff. Interesting right here that that Sparg0 just didn't commit to changing to Pyra. Because if you guys don't know, with Pyra Mithra, if they get stuck and they switch, the C4 automatically falls off. Very similar to Pokemon Trainer. Playing in the corner. Caught him pulling grenade. Oh no. Oh no. He put himself in a bad spot here, trying to go for the up air again like he did last time, and somehow missed. Alright, first off, that's Lilat, and second off, this game sucks. So we're not going to talk about that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move into, it looks like the final game, considering how long the video is. Drops a C4. We're going to small battlefield, by the way. See how this works for Tomberry. Gets a little bit of a trade right there. Also, like, one thing to mention too is that Tomberry seems to be very comfortable just using grenades to throw at Sparg0 and then going for ledge. And it looks like he's doing that 80% of the time. And I think that's something to probably watch out for against Sparg0. Maybe like trying to mix up some more high recoveries, in my opinion. Knew he would air dodge. What a great bait. Now, reeling back a bit, like I was saying, I think he could mix up higher recoveries more in trying to land. But for the people that are watching this and probably wanting to know a little bit like of countering Snake, a good thing to do against Snake here, if you have a very threatening up air, such as Pyra does, they can afford to do this. But like Palu players as well, you know, and other, you know, or like Incineroar, his up air is like, it doesn't kill, but it's very threatening just because like you could just keep juggling with it. Same with like Captain Falcon, let's say. But it's really good to do this where you want to like, you see how he baits the air dodge? He jumps, baits the air dodge, and then he goes for down air because he knew he would air dodge here, and then the free down air into up smash, the Pyro special. Really good stuff to do against Snake. And another thing to mention on why that worked too, like, is because you could tell that like at this point, Sparg0 knows that Tomberry is going to be panicking in that situation because of the amount of air dodges from games 1 and 2 that were like very unsafe, and Sparg0 was able to take control. He knows that Tomberry is going to do that. Oh no, that's not a true combo, unfortunately. Here he would have to have done jab. So here, nair, then he'd have to do jab. But you know, most people don't know this for some reason, but you can mash air dodge to get out of it. And even here though, considering how much gravity Mithra has, he didn't even need an air dodge. He just inputted a roll. And then, you know, got the foresight. Oh no, there's a regrab. Oh my god. This is the first time I'm watching this, by the way. So just to like explain this situation again, I think that Tomberry should start going high a little bit more, but he's very comfortable just like pulling grenade here, throwing it, and then going for ledge, which he tries to do right here. Pulls grenade. This is gonna help stop Pyra or Sparg0 from going off stage and hitting him. Though if I was Sparg0, like he could have just went off and hit him anyways. Like from this, so as soon as this grenade gets pulled, he could just run off and hit him and not care about the grenade. He's up a full stock. A trade won't do anything. Doesn't really matter. Even here, he could still run off and just forward air him and just put him in an even worse situation. But he waits. Up B. So he gets to ledge. And then Sparg0 trumps him. Tomberry reacts a little bit late. Uses the jump. Now at this point, it's going to be a regrab, right? So if Tomberry regrabs the ledge, then he can get hit. He's not going to have invincibility, so he can get hit with down air, by Pyra, or whatever the case. And even here, like Sparg0 doesn't really wait here. He decides to just go off stage, it looks like. But he baits him. Tomberry knows about the regrab, it looks like, so he's going to go for C4. And perfect F smash by Sparg0. So unfortunate. Fortunate situation from from Tomberry, but Sparg0, you know, showing why he's one of the best in the world. Just the option coverage. The option coverage, the movement, knowing when it's his turn. Oh. Up B. Alright, he gets back to the ground. Nice back air. Nice down smash too. Good stuff, Tomberry. Oh, and caught the air dodge in. Unfortunate. Sparg0's timing is just very good here, man. Like, he just knows. And that's where, like, in that situation, you know, the ally method is just didn't work out for him. Then, like, he kind of air dodged a little too far. So it was easier to catch here. So there is that too. He kind of went a little bit too far out. But yeah, as a kind of like summarization, GG's of both players, by the way. I think Tomberry should try it and like go for like a little bit more higher recoveries. Like, I get it though, Pyra has a big sword and whatnot, but he seemed to be like pretty successful going to ledge and going high. But I think like he could try to like mix up going high a little bit more. I think he was going low a little bit too much. That's how I feel. But yeah, other than that, I think there was that, and then a little bit of nerves, it looked like, you know, the panic air dodges. When he went high, that was when he got hit the most, because he would land in the same spot, or he would just like panic air dodge, and then Sparg0 would just cover it. And you know, Sparg0 knew what Tomberry and Snake wants to do in disadvantage, so he was able to, you know, get everything situated as far as taking advantage of Snake. I think Tomberry could probably like use some other options as far as getting off ledge too. Like I really like jump off ledge up B just as like a mix up. Jump off ledge air dodge is pretty good too. It's not the best with Snake. It's obviously good with other characters like Yoshi or Sephiroth or something like that, someone that has good air drift. With Snake, it's not that great, but it could still help potentially, and like just trying to figure out other ways to get off the ledge, because he got red a good amount of times for trying to get off the ledge. Other than that, I think like trying to just play like a stronger defense could help. It was mainly the Mithra that he had issues with, in my opinion, because like Sparg0 uses Mithra mostly, and then he uses Pyra to close out the stock. But the good thing with Sparg0 is like Sparg0 is switching to Pyra when Tomberry's in disadvantage. He's not using Pyra so much in neutral or anything else. He's only using Pyra in like advantage state, which is very good, because you know Pyra has a potential to kill with her aerials more than Mithra would. And outside of that, yeah, I think like he has to like kind of just go back and kind of fix things up as far as the defensive side of Snake goes. There weren't like, he didn't have like much like advantage advantage state. It felt like Sparg0 kind of just controlled most of the match, so we didn't see too much advantage state from Tomberry, except for like that Nikita that he got. I feel was a really big advantage state for him. But yeah, hopefully you guys all learned something today. I mean, I definitely did. Again, in the description down below, you'll be able to see my Metafy, my Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, etc. Don't forget about the code Poppin' Swiss New Year. Let me just close this out so you guys can see it. Poppin' Swiss New Year. That's even worse. That's even worse. Poppin' Swiss New Year on Metafy. Metafy is in the description. Feel free to check it out. I'm down to help all you guys out, of course, like I always have been. But yeah, thank you all for watching the video, and I will see you all next time. Bye now.
Never duplicate you, never multiply two. Everyone copy and paste, mask all up in on their face. Disney fantasy MP haste, they are cool with their complacent. You feel it in you, then you brush it off you. Insignificant, but you got something we want, and your whole life is a taunt, cause you will not just comply. Waking up for your day.